Okay, so this isn't the best angle, but we're gonna deal with it. You guys. So today I'm gonna be doing.
I work hard for this bando, nigga. This is my trap house.
Low-key, I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna be doing the second part to the trap house story time. Remember I said the first time there's like 2 more parts to it? So right now is the second part. If you haven't watched the first video, I'm gonna list it probably like right here. In the first story time, I left off by, I'm pretty sure someone got shot. Then my friend came back in the room and I was like, I'm gonna go home. So yeah, I left off leaving the house. I'm pretty sure someone got shot. Then the guy was just like, if you ever need anything else, if your friends need anything else, you can come back. I was just like, hell no, I'm not going back there. Don't ask me why I went back there, but I did. So the second time, Kay texted me. He was just like, hey, do you want to go smoke? And I was just like, I mean, yeah, sure, but I have to tell my dad something. Because, you know, I can't tell my dad that. He'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All I did was tell him I was going to the movies and I'll be back in about maybe 4 hours. Because a movie is not usually 4 hours long. And it doesn't take me an hour to get to like where the movie theater is. I don't know why nobody thought about that, but no one thought about that. So then I get up, I walk to the bus stop, take the bus to the movie theater, then I just actually go to the trap house. Just actually go to the trap house. This time I told Kay to meet me outside because too much is happening. So he met me outside and he was just like, oh, so I have to buy the stuff from a different guy. So he said I need to buy the stuff from a different guy, not the guy inside the trap house, another guy. So he was just like, okay, so stay here before I get you and myself killed. And I was like, why would we die? Like, I waited. It was a pretty crowded street though, so it's not like I would have died or anything. Because it's like where a bunch of shopping areas are. But he walked into like this kind of shopping alley place, and I just like stood on the main street, like where the buses are and stuff, and like a bunch of people and stores that aren't criminal-ish. About 5 minutes, no, I'm bugging. About 2 minutes later, he came back. And then we started walking. Then we started walking to the house, and he opened the door. His dog wasn't right there, and instead of going to the same room when the last time, we walked up the stairs and then we went into the living room. No, it was the room where I told you guys that the what do you call that? Damn, I never know what you call those things. No. Okay, the guy that like appears with the drugs and then gives it to everybody else to sell.
Oh my god!
That thing. So it was the room with that guy and those 2 other girls I'm pretty sure are on crack. We went into that room. There were about 3 guys in the room, but they were just playing video games. They were playing, I think, Fallout or something. And they were all really nice. They were just like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm just like, hi. So in the room, there was a TV in the corner, like over here. And then on this side of the wall was a couch. Then on this side of the wall was another couch. So on this couch there were two guys sitting there. One guy for do-rag, one guy that was just there, that was just high. On this couch, on this side, one of Kay's friends was there. He was playing Fallout on his PlayStation, and he had it like hooked up to the TV. So me and Kay, we sat over here next to this guy, and the guy was like, "Hey, how are you doing? You want to play?" I'm just like, "I'm fine. Never played it, but it looks pretty cool." Then we kind of talked about video games like GTA. What's the other game I played? It's not I played Fortnite, but it's not. Like 20 minutes later into the safe, once again, he just gave everyone the blunt, and I did not agree to that, and I paid for it. But it's fine. I guess sharing is caring. I guess that's how life is. So eventually, this girl comes in, and she's like pretty skinny. She's like a little lighter than me, probably Hispanic. She was just like, "Oh, you're really pretty," and Kay was just like, "Oh, that's my little sister. She's my friend." Then she was talking to she sat on this couch, the one with the other guy, not the couch where me, Kay, and the guy playing the PlayStation sitting on this couch. And then she had like a bag, and she randomly just like takes like a really tiny and skinny cat out of the bag. Like, I don't think it was a kitten, I think it was a cat. It was just really skinny. Like, nobody really fed it or anything. And then she joins us, you know, siphon, smoking, doing illegalness. She gave the cat a little bit of food, and then and gave the cat a little bit of water. And the cat didn't drink it for some reason. So she got mad and she picked up the bottle. She was like, "Oh, what is wrong with you? I spent mad money on that water. I spent like $2 on that cat food and you didn't eat it. What is wrong with you?" And the cat just like went under the TV. And I was just looking like, what the hell? And the lady was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." I'm just like, it's fine, I guess. I think it's fine. I don't know. I know what to do about that.
Bitch, I'm scared. This is crazy.
Kay was just sitting there breathing. The other guy was still on the PlayStation. The guy she was sitting next to was just breathing on his phone, I think. I don't know. Well, since the doors are closed and the windows are closed, there's like smoke everywhere in the room. And the cat like goes under the TV. Yeah, the cat's under the TV. And the cat's like squinting because the smoke is getting in his eyes, like the smoke from the weed.
He needs some
And I'm just like, shouldn't you guys let the cat outside so it wouldn't be inhaling all the smoke and stuff? Oh yeah, you're right, that's smart. And so I think Kay opens the door with the guy next to me. So Kay gets up and opens the door so the cat could get out, and the cat just like ran out. Poor cat. That cat did not deserve anything in his life like that. Then I'm just I think for some reason Kay and the guy playing the PlayStation had to get up and walk away. So the guy playing, he was just like, "Oh, play for me." Just basically walk around, just look for certain objects. I think it was Fallout, so I think they had the objective in the corner or something. So I was like, okay, that seems pretty easy. So I was playing for him when he and Kay walked away. And then like I noticed the girl there, the crackheaded-ish one, she keeps staring at me. And then when people stare at me, either I stare back until they stop because I hate being stared at, or I would just look away for a few seconds and I'll look back to see if they're still watching me. Because like, you know, maybe they were just staring off into space, they were accidentally looking at me. Maybe they just thought they knew me somewhere, something like that. But then I look back at her, and then she's just giving me a really angry look. And then she whispers over to the guy next to her, and she like covers her mouth like this. She was going like this. So like she could whisper into the guy's ear. and so I won't hear what she's saying, and so I won't read her lips and understand what she's saying. So I don't know what she was talking about, but that seemed like some shit. But yeah, nothing at that point really happened. It was just, just straight up animal abuse. That's all it really was, just animal abuse. So now the third and last time I went, once again, he was just like, hey, do you want to smoke? I was just like, yeah, sure. Went to the location, met him at the trap house, went inside, went in the same living room area with the TV. His dog was there again. At first it was just me, him, and his dog in the room. Then all of a sudden this guy walks in and his dog starts basically bugging out and freaking out. He's like barking, growling at this guy. And the guy's just like, oh, I don't know why your dog's doing this. He's bugging out, bro, get your dog. And Kay is just like, yo, come back here, relax, sit down. What is wrong with you? Talking to his dog. I don't even know what his dog's name is. I think his name is Snowflake or something. Because the dog is white. I don't know.
After Marquise Morris's three-pointer that didn't go.
Staring at me, and I thought it was weird that the dog kept barking at him. Because out of all the other random people the dog has seen in the house, he never started barking. He didn't bark when he saw me and I have a cat. He didn't bark at the cat that was actually in the room with us that one day. He didn't start barking when those other people were arguing in the first video I was talking about. He just that this one guy he just didn't like for some reason. Like of obvious shit I shouldn't do, like this soul story my whole life, I'm not really aware of. But when it comes to like animals and intuition and like spiritual signs and stuff, I pay attention to that. So I found it really weird that the dog just specifically had problems with this one guy. And then I thought this one guy was like type weird. And this one guy kept staring at me as if like he didn't like me or something. Then again, it's probably because he didn't know who I was. They're just sitting down playing music. Then eventually 3 more guys come in. And at this point, the first guy that walked in, he's only talking to his other 3 friends that walked in. Kay keeps trying to talk to them, but they just like basically either cut him off or start ignoring him. Like they were talking about some rapper and Kay would be like, oh yeah, like my favorite song by him is this, and like they would just completely cut him off. Or they were talking about some situation that happened and Kay would like try to put in his input, but then they wouldn't even look at him. They would just straight up ignore him and cut him off. So I was just like, it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. So it's just pretty weird. Halfway through all of that, I said, Kay, can you take me to the bathroom? And he was just like, oh, the bathroom doesn't work. I was like, what do you mean the bathroom don't work? He says like the water bill and stuff isn't paid, so like the pipes and stuff aren't hooked up, so there's no water in the toilet. So I can't use that bathroom because ew. So he said, oh, let me just walk you to the mall, not the ghetto one where you bought the weed from. He was just like, let me walk you to the other mall so you can use the bathroom, because they have a bathroom there and you can just like walk in and use it. So I was just like, oh, okay. And I didn't say bye to anyone in the room because they weren't even acknowledging me. I didn't say anything to them, but I just felt like there wasn't any need to. So me and Kay were walking out. His dog just looked shook because his dog was downstairs. He walked me to the bathroom in the mall. And I think like 2 days later, I think it was about 2 days later, he just randomly texted me. He was just like, yeah, we can't smoke over there anymore. And I was just like, why? What happened? I thought it was something with the guys, but he was just saying, oh, so basically the cops came because someone called the cops on them, and then everyone got arrested. He said he ran out. I was like, so what about your dog? Like, that's basically all I was concerned about. And he was saying that one day his dog just happened to be at his house, not actually in the trap house, so the dog didn't get arrested or wasn't held hostage or anything.